which is traveling. When I say this, it does not mean that I've been to so many different countries, so I have so many things to talk about. It just means that I've learned new things and experienced different cultures from each trip that I take. So in the following speech, I would like to share a trip that I took to Venezuela. When I went to Venezuela to visit my friend. At the moment I step out of the airport, I saw Carola, which is my friend, and tons of people, which is her friends, waiting for me. And just coming back from the United States, I thought the proper way to greet people when you first meet them is to shake hands with them. So when Carola was introducing me to her friends, I stick my hand out and ready to shake hands. Instead, there was this big, tall guy with the beard all over his face, and then instead of shaking hands with me, he just grabbed me and hugged me. And I was shocked. And not only that, he kissed me on both of my cheeks. And I was ready to yell, "What the heck are you doing? Get off me!" But then I held it. And then the next person did the same. And the following person, like 10 people, did the same thing. So I knew that it's just their culture. It's neither good nor bad, it's just different. So, and the next thing is that I feel very touched by their hospitality. When first I met new people, if we don't speak the same language, we cannot communicate to each other, I would just stand there and remain silent and look at him, and that's it. I wouldn't want to try to talk to him, but not those Venezuelans. When I got there, even though they speak very little English, they still talk to me. I remember there was this guy who looked at me and said, "I like Finding Nemo," which is a movie. You all know that? And then I look at him and say, "Yes, I like that movie too. It's a very cute movie." And then he smiled back and said, "But I hate Lucy Nemo." I was like, "What?" And then that's what he kept saying. "I like Finding Nemo. I hate Lucy Nemo," to me for the whole afternoon. And I asked my friend, "What's this dude's problem?" And then she goes, "It's just he wants to welcome you. He just wants to show that he's friendly." Okay, I got it. So that's the bright side, the positive side that I saw in Venezuela. However, things are not always that happy. Things are not what I have expected. The next day, when we were walking on the street to pick up some food, I saw there's this little guy running towards us. He was very young, just looked like 6 or 7 years old, and he was very smelly, and then his clothes was dirty, and you can tell right off the spot that he was a beggar. So I looked at him, and I was ready to take some money from my pocket to him, and then my friend told me, "Don't! You attract more beggars." But it was too late. Next second, there were like 10 more beggars running towards us, and I was surrounded by them. And then at that moment, I felt shocked, and I was very sad. Looking back the pages of my life, what was I doing when I was 6 or 7 years old? I was probably reading a story or playing with toys. But what were they doing? They didn't go to school. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning. They should be at school, getting education. But instead of doing this, they were running on the street and asking for money. I feel very sad. So, and this experience made me think of things that I've never thought of before. I learned from it is like I should be grateful and should be satisfied with whatever I have and enjoy my life. So I learned new things from each trip. And no matter what I've learned, the most important thing is I should be open-minded and do not have prejudice anytime, anywhere that I go.